Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Flight Sim Hub. I'm Josh, and today we're diving into a comprehensive ILS Approach tutorial using the Asobo A320 NEO in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. If you're new to our channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss a tutorial like this one. Let's get started. Before we jump into the cockpit, let's start by understanding what ILS is and why it's crucial in aviation. ILS, or Instrument Landing System, is a sophisticated navigation aid used by pilots during the final stages of an approach and landing. It's especially important in low visibility conditions such as fog or heavy rain, as it provides precise guidance to help aircraft safely align with the runway and make a successful landing. ILS consists of two main components, the localizer and the glide slope. The localizer provides lateral guidance, ensuring that the aircraft is on the correct path horizontally, while the glide slope provides vertical guidance, helping the aircraft maintain the correct descent angle for a safe landing. In this tutorial, we'll guide you through the steps to set up and execute an ILS approach using the Asobo A320 NEO, allowing you to experience the precision and realism of this essential aviation system in your flight simulation. Now, let's get into the A320 cockpit and set up for our ILS approach. I've programmed the aircraft to begin at 3,000 feet on our final. I would recommend setting this up to practice using the Instrument Landing System. When established on the ILS, this is what you're going to want to do. Step 1. Ensure the flight directors are turned off and the LS display is activated. You'll then see two magenta diamonds appear on the primary flight display. Step 2. Engage the autopilot by selecting AP1. Step 3. Ensure you have the auto throttle enabled. Step 4. Set your speed. This will be anywhere from 150 to 140 knots in the A320 depending on weight. Step 5. Activate approach mode. And step 6. Enable LS on your nav display. Once you are established, the plane will follow the glide slope itself. Now, just a pre-warning, as you get closer to the runway, the aircraft can lose the glide slope, and you need to be ready to manually land the plane if needed. To do this, simply disengage the autopilot and you now have control. In fact, we did actually perform a manual landing in this video. As with any landing, ensure your flaps are set, speed brakes are on, and gear is down. As you can see, the aircraft has now started to follow the glide slope. As we get closer and closer to the runway, ensure you are still keeping an eye on the following items: your approach speed and descent rate. Ensure you're not going too fast, ensure you're not going too slow, and ensure the little magenta diamond on the right hand side of your PFD is bang smack in the middle. With that being said, keep an eye on your PFD and make sure you're staying aligned with the runway and maintaining the proper glide slope. As you get even closer to the runway, be prepared to disengage the autopilot and manually land the aircraft.
400. 300. 200.
As you can see here, the plane started to lose the glide slope, so I manually took control by disengaging the autopilot. I also disengaged the auto throttle,
100.
just so that I had complete control of the aircraft when we were
60,
landing.
50, 40, 30, 20. Retard 5. 20.
Once you have touched down, engage reverse thrust and use manual braking if needed to slow the aircraft down.
60, 50, 40, 30, 20. Retard
And there you have it. You've successfully executed an ILS approach in the Asobo A320 NEO. It's an essential skill for any flight simmer looking to enhance their realism and precision in the virtual skies. A couple of things to remember. Number 1, practice makes perfect. So don't be discouraged if you don't nail it on your first try. Number 2, if you found this tutorial helpful, give us a thumbs up and share it with your fellow flight sim enthusiasts. If you have any questions or requests for future tutorials, leave them in the comments below. Thanks for joining us today on the Flight Sim Hub. Until next time, happy flying.